I say to my boyfriend, please don't leave me, keep calling me until I'm home. And suddenly I see him return. I was so scared. So yeah, now I'm scared every time I take the bus. I'm just gonna hold my keys between my fists. Oh, fuck. I gotta return to the fair. There's a fair, there's a lot of people there. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my mediocre YouTube channel. Today we're on part 3 of my People That Terrified Me or something like that series. So these are 2 very scary stories, like not horror related or haunting related or anything, just like really scary in real life. So the first one is about a pizza place, and the second one is about walking in the dark alone. Let's get started, shall we? So for this first story about the pizza place, I'm gonna draw for you so you understand what I'm saying. I have on my notebook. Don't mind my pillow in the background. I came from my boyfriend's house late at night, like let's say around 10 p.m. I took the bus, right? And the first bus stop close to my house is 20 minutes away. So, hold on. You're gonna have a real flattering angle. So I think the street goes like that. I think it goes this way. So here, right here, is the bus stop. That's where I got off and I had to go like to here. I had to go this way. And here is a pizza place. I'll do pizza on it. Nice pizza. So I have to walk past here to get to there. I pass here and these are huge windows. Like everyone who's in there can see you. So I walk and suddenly I hear, hey, nice hair. A guy came out of the pizza place to compliment my hair, right? Nothing wrong with that. And he was like, thank you. And he was like, where do you have to go? But he was like really drunk, just saying. It was sketchy how drunk he was. And he was like, where do you have to go? And I say the name of my little town. And he's like, whoa, that's far away. But it was like only a 20-minute walk, so that's not that far. And he's like, whoa, that's far. Do you need a ride? I was like, no thank you, I'll walk. It's not that far. And he was like, do you need a ride? But I was like, you're hella drunk. No, I'm not getting in a car with you. And I was like, no thanks, I'll walk. And he was like, I'll give you a ride. And I was like, no, I'll walk. It's fine. So I leave and I go this way and I start crying and calling my boyfriend. But I'm like, what have he got in his car? So here's buildings so I can't see behind this corner, right? So here's also a building, so I couldn't see if he was coming. So it was like, I'm just gonna cross the road because this has 3 lanes. It has like the lane to go straight ahead, the lane from people who come over here, and then here's a lane, if you understand, to make the turn to the left, you see? So this is that lane to go in here. So it was like, I'm just gonna cross the road, because if he got in his car, he's just gonna drive next to me the whole time. But I think I lost him. I think it's over, so I crossed the road, because anyways, I have to go in there, so it's better that I cross here. So yeah, I'm crying on the phone to my boyfriend. I thought it was over, while I'm calling my boyfriend, I look next to me and he's driving right here on this lane very dangerously, and at one point he even crossed to here. So he came this way and he just was basically, he was gonna die if a car came that way. But yeah, I was just walking and I was like, no thank you, and he was like, get in, it's so far, and I was like, no thank you, it's not, I'll walk, while crying. And he was like, get in, and I was like, no. And then he drove in here and I was like, fuck, if he waits for me here, I'm fucked. So I walk, I say to my boyfriend, please don't leave me, keep calling me until I'm home, because I think he might be behind the bridge and he's waiting there for me to like kidnap me or something. Yeah, I have anxiety, so every scenario is a doom scenario, okay? I keep calling this whole way, and suddenly I see him return. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I was so scared, but he just left. He left and I was fine, but I thought like maybe he returns again, I don't know. So I kept being scared until I was home, and kept calling my boyfriend while crying till I was home. But I made it home safely, but like, please don't do that, people. That was hella scary. I was so scared. Like, why would you follow me all the way there? So yeah, now I'm scared every time I take the bus, and I leave my hat on if I pass that place. I put my hood on. I never walk there with my hair again. I avoid that place. Sometimes I even take a bus stop farther to get off, because it scares me. So please, people, if you do these things, even if you're drunk, it's really scary, and now I'm scared every time I pass there. So please, if you offer a ride, that's fine. But if they say no thank you, you only have one more chance to ask, like, you sure? They say no again, leave. Please don't insist on driving them, especially not drunk. Like, what were you thinking? No. See, I saved the best for last. So yeah, the second story of this part 3 is the scariest one of them all. And that one also has frightened me quite a bit. I thought I was gonna die or get raped. I think that word is also a no-no word. How do I say it? Touched unwillingly. So yeah, this sixth story of this series is about the fair. So in my town, every year we have a fair, which every town does in Belgium. I don't know how it's across the world, but in Belgium usually you have a fair once a year in your town. I was kind of having a bad day, been inside all day in my room, feeling horrible, watching YouTube. At like 9 or 10 I was like, I'm gonna take a walk, I can take it inside, I need fresh air. So if you leave my street, you come in another street, and if you get to the end of that street, there's the fair. And across the fair, there's like this tunnel, and then you can like walk through a park. I decided to walk over there, which was fine. So I come in that little tunnel, I walk, suddenly I see a group of drunk men. So I walk past them, everything's fine, they were just like laughing, having a good time. But I got scared, but like nothing happened. I was just like, please don't do anything. So I passed, that was fine. So I walked through a few streets, and I see a guy dressed in all black, black hoodie, on my side of the sidewalk, coming towards me, and I was going that way. So I was like, okay, that's scary. I'm just gonna hold my keys between my fist. Should something happen, you never know. So yeah, I'm walking with my keys like in my pocket between my fist, and the guy passes me. So I'm like, okay, see, nothing to worry about. It's all cool. So continue walking, and I look like to the side because there was like this building I looked at for some reason, but in the corner of my eye I see that guy turning back, and he starts walking behind me, and I was like, oh fuck. I start walking faster, and I was like, we're gonna see what these guys' intentions are. And as I thought, he sped up as well. I go in a street, he goes in it as well, he also speeds up. It was like, shit, okay. For every street I keep the same speed. So I'm only, in my head, I'm only allowed to go faster when he can't see me. So I turn in, I go faster. I see him turning in the same street, and I was like, I gotta return to the fair. There's a fair, there's a lot of people there. I gotta return to the fair or something's bad's gonna happen. I was like, okay, I just gotta make a block and go as fast as I can. So I did that. I ran, and I came to the fair, and I looked behind me, and he was nowhere to be seen anymore. Luckily, but yeah, that scared me. I really thought I was gonna get murdered. It felt really bad. Like the amount of anxiety I felt in that moment, I was like, shit. So yeah, ladies, always keep your keys, because I think that's pretty hard if you knock them. And deodorant works just as fine as a pepper spray, and it's legal. Please be careful. I think the last one was definitely intended to scare me or do something harmful to me, but the other stories, I think they just don't know that they're crossing lines. But yeah, please watch out. Let's just say I'm home safe. Nothing happened. I just got a little frightened. But yeah, thank you for watching this 3-part series with each 2 stories in them. I'm sure I have more, I just can't recall right now. I just wanted to make these because they're good stories, and I want to show the people that do these things that sometimes it's really scary. Especially if you're alone. I just want to let you know that if you ask things more than twice, it might come off as really scary. Lesson of the day, don't be a creep. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any video ideas, leave it down below. I'll leave the links down below of the previous videos, and you'll see me later. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. I have fun making these, even though it recalled some bad memories, but we're good. Don't sulk, don't be a creep, and I'll see you later. Where are you going? Nobody's gonna try anything, right? So it was like, okay, he's leaving. But then he started like riding really slow next to me. I will call the cops.